What's going on, y'all? It's DG back with another video, and today we got around 20 new hoop shoes again that you need to put on your radars, starting with this beauty right here, the Kobe 5 Protro University Red, which is supposed to be releasing next spring. So spring 2025. I know it's a long ways away, guys, but put this on your calendars, because if this mock-up is accurate, this might be my favorite Kobe 5 Protro in terms of new colorways, because these, oh my gosh, bro, these are so tough. I love red. It's like an Iron Man colorway. I call these the Iron Mans. It's very interesting because it's called University Red, and that's because people are getting the color codes for the shoe early from somewhere, from China or Nike themselves. But it does have gold in it because every single mock-up has gold. It is called University Red. That's probably the first colorway on the box. Like if you look at any box of any shoe, it has the color code on it with the color name. So that's probably the first one. Second one might be just like metallic gold and then, you know, all black or something like that. But if this mock-up is accurate, these are so tough, so tough. I love red. Red's my favorite color. I love gold. I love gold and red. I think those are just, they just pop so well on the court. So spring 2025, guys, I know it's a long ways away, but trusted sources, pretty much every news outlet has created a mock-up of these. So these are definitely coming. They will definitely have gold somewhere. We don't know where though. I think these are just like speculations in terms of where they'll place the gold and red, but we can expect a majority red one, which is going to be very nice. We also haven't seen a lot of Kobe 5 Protros lately, and we are supposed to get a Kobe 5 Protro like X-ray colorway that's supposed to release in December from what I last heard. So we can expect more Kobe 5 Protros, but not as many. So whenever we get a leak or something like this, it is a very good sign. Next up, I just wanted to talk about Caitlyn Clark because she looks like she's assimilating into the WNBA very easily. And I believe this is from her first official game, not the preseason. And then for her first official WNBA game, she is wearing the alternate Bruce Lee's. Very tough, guys. This is an elite colorway. It's one of the newer colorways that I actually didn't like at first, simply because it just looks weird to me. I don't really like a lot of white mixed in with black. I don't know. I don't really like white and black shoes. I like a lot of color, but these are very nice, you know, acquired taste. I do have these in the collection as well. So let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of you guys are probably hooping in these. These have been out for many years now. It's been at least 2.5 years, almost 3, if not 4 years. So this shoe has been out for a while. Leave a comment down below if you guys are hooping in the alternate Bruce Lee's. Next up, guys, another Kobe drop, but not shoes. It's going to be the merchandise for the Kobe 9 Protro Halo. So I believe we're supposed to get an EM Low Halo, so Kobe 9 EM Low, and then a Kobe 9 Elite High Halo. So both of those colorways will be all white. And then obviously, you know, the carbon fiber on the Kobe 9 Elite High will be black. But this, you know, the merch here looks pretty nice. We're getting a jacket this time. I believe that's the same exact shirt, so maybe they'll just restock the shirt. If you guys didn't know, the shirt, like this shirt this guy is wearing, actually sat on Nike.com for like 1 to 2 days, like in full size run. So anyone who actually tried would be able to get the shirt. I actually have a shirt that I used to hoop in, so I really like the merch. I'll be trying to get the jacket. I think the jacket's more practical than like a sweatshirt or a hoodie, because I don't know, all white is kind of tough just on hoodies because it's like cotton and stuff, but I don't know if this is all cotton. But nonetheless, we are getting some shorts as well. It looks a little bit gray. And then the model, I guess, is using the halos and not the Kobe 9. So we don't really want to see a leak of those. So that's why the model is wearing them. But we can expect these to release, you know, when the Kobe 9 EM and Kobe 9 Elite Highs, the halos drop. So probably in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. Next up, we have a new Kai 1 colorway called the Kai Fang, and it translates to Music of Victory. So this colorway is tough, guys. I really like it. It's one of the better colorways because it's more muted. Actually, my favorite colorway is the white playoff colorway, believe it or not. I think those are better than the purple ones, the Artist on Court, although the Artist on Court will always be iconic because it is his first signature basketball shoe, first colorway from a new brand that is not Nike. So I will always have the Artist on Court, special place in my heart. Worked with Anta on those as well, but this colorway is tough too. I like, you know, more monochromatic vibes, which is like, you know, the whites playoff pack colorways, but these are tough. Let me know if you guys are going for these. These are supposed to be general release, so they will be releasing to the public. I will not talk about the Mother's Day colorway because I did talk about that colorway in a previous video, my last upload, but you know, that colorway is only limited to 400 pairs. The Mother's Day colorway of the Kyrie, you know, Anta GH5 is limited to 400 pairs in person at Sneaker Room in, you know, the East Coast. So if you are not in person, you're probably not going to be able to get those. But I did, you know, join one of their Instagram lives from the owner of Sneaker Room, and he said that there will be an online release only if they have leftover pairs. But he did say that he's hesitant to even do that for leftovers, simply because the bots will get them anyway. But let me know what you guys think of this kayak colorway right here. These are tough. And the Mother's Day colorway, you know, releasing this weekend, but 400 pairs, guys. I know a lot of resellers are going to be going for those, but it is what it is, I guess. So I saw this on Instagram, and the poster was calling it GT Cut Cross. I'm not sure if this is just like a different version of the GT Cut Academy. It looks so similar, guys. You know, all of these shoes are starting to get like jumbled in my head, just how much I look at shoes every day. I'm just like, which one is that? Which one is that? It takes me like a few seconds, but you know, the poster of this, I cannot find the original post, but these are actually, you know, looking a little bit durable on the bottoms, that herringbone or whatever that dragon pattern is. But it's called the GT Cut Cross, and it's supposed to be a new iteration in the GT Cut line. I think Sneaker Highway posted this or something like that. Someone, you know, a creator overseas who leaked these, but it's called the GT Cut Cross. I'm not sure what Nike is going for these. Maybe this is like a specific outdoor model or like something. I honestly am not sure, but it looks so similar to the Academy to the point where I'll review them, but I'm not sure. I need to wait until like the press images and, you know, the press release for these, because I have no idea what this shoe is going for. Next up, these are releasing this month, and this is supposed to be the NB3 Buu. Now, the Buu colorway has always been crazy, 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 but on this NB3, it doesn't look that crazy. It looks very similar to the Toxic colorway. You know, at first I thought this was the Toxic colorway, but I realized the upper is more similar to the Toxic than the bottoms. But, you know, case in point, these are not as crazy as I would like for a Buu colorway. So, you know, the first Bus were tough, you know, the NB02s especially were tough, but these, I'm not sure. I probably won't be able to get these, or I'm just not going to try for them, but let me know what you guys think. I think the NB03 is a solid performer though. I think it really is, but a lot of people are kind of off mellows ever since the ones, but I think a lot of kids wear them. I think a lot of kids, like little kids, wear them, but for other hoopers, I feel like a lot of people just don't like them. But leave a comment down below letting me know your perspective, your POV, and what you think. Next up, we have the Book 1 Rattlesnake colorway. This is supposed to be releasing this Saturday, the day that I am posting this. Now, let me know if you guys managed to get a W on these, because me predicting myself right now, I probably took an L, because I took an L on everything besides the first one, which I got at All-Star Weekend, and then the second one, which I did get, you know, on Nike, and then, you know, the Havens, I was not able to get. I had to, you know, get an L on sneakers, and then had to go to my local mall to get those narrowly. It was the last size, luckily in my size. So these, the Rattlesnakes, I'm not sure. I feel like people are hopping off of the Book 1 because it's out of the playoffs. But, you know, in my area, I feel like these might sell out again, because every single colorway is selling out. At my mall, you'd be surprised. At my mall, they get most of the stock and they just sell out. Who is buying these, guys? Who is buying them? Because all I see online is that these are ugly, quote unquote. These are ugly. These look like Air Force Ones. you know, these are a great shoe in hand. They're solid shoe. They are kind of expensive. You know, retail price is not budget friendly per se, but it is relatively affordable. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is clean. It does look like an Air Force One for sure, but it is a good shoe. It is a good performer because one, the Air Force One is a good shoe. Two, why wouldn't you want a shoe that looks fashionable, I guess, off the court? And then three, it's a solid performer all around, right? It is, I would consider it pretty comfortable. So let me know if you guys are actually going for the Book One Rattlesnake. Next up, we got a leak from Z Sneakerhead Z and the GOAT Sneaker Files. Both of them are like the GOATs in terms of mock-ups and sneaker news, especially Jordans and Adidas, everything outside. This is supposed to be the Kobe 6 Protro All-Star 2.0. Now it is pretty interesting because every news outlet is confirming that this is called the All-Star 2.0. It's not called the Mocha. It's not called, you know, light brown. It's not called anything else but the All-Star 2.0, which I find kind of interesting because if that is true, I guess they're just inverting some colors then. I think they're just inverting some colors or paying homage to some sort of Kobe in the All-Star game type of moment or something like that. But my first thought is, I don't think anything can beat the original All-Stars, which is fine because my first thought is that nothing can beat the OG All-Stars unless they make like a blue version. If they make a blue version, that would be tight. Imagine like a, you know, All-Star 2.0 reverse blue version. Now that's what they should have done. But these, you know, I'm not really digging the colorway. I think the Kobe 6 Protro is an amazing shoe. I think just this colorway is just not my favorite, but we do have to see official images. Obviously, I will get them. I would try to go for them. Kobe 6 Protro, my favorite basketball shoe of all time. Kobe 6 OG, favorite basketball shoe of all time. Played in that shoe for over a decade, or actually, yeah, over a decade, close to 2 decades. I've been playing in the Kobe 6 OG or Protro. So this shoe is, you know, I'll be getting every single colorway. But in terms of colorway itself, I'm not really feeling them. I wish that, you know, if it was All-Star 2.0, make it blue. Make the, you know, Kobe 6 Protro All-Star and just make it blue. Just reverse the color to blue. I think that would have been tight. But let me know what you guys think of this All-Star 2.0 colorway. Next up, we have the KD17 Penny. Now, this is one of the better colorways of the KD17. I think this is better than the Blink or the Bink colorway from the producer back. But at the same time, the KD17 looks very similar to the 16 and to the 15. Now, I think the 15 out of the 15, 16, and 17 looks the best still. I think the 15 really just, you know, was kind of like the LeBron 20. You know, I think a couple of years from now, we're going to be like the LeBron 20, KD 15. That was a great year for basketball shoes. It was a solid ass year for basketball shoes because they kind of reinvented that signature line again. You know, going back to the low tops for KD. And then for LeBron, right, the 20 was just a complete departure from pretty much every signature model. And these kind of are just an evolution, right? These are inspired off of Penny Hardaway. And, you know, the Penny colorway right here, you know, confirms that. The materials, the builds, the cushion looks like Cushlon. They're probably going to add like full-length Zoom Strobel, like the 15 or 16. They're going to add, you know, Air Strobel or something like that. Like, you know, these probably will perform the same, guys. I'm just going to put a wild prediction out there, but I feel like these will perform the same. They won't have any red flags. I don't see any red flags. You know, that also kind of reminds me of the KD14 a little bit, just from like this image. But let me know what you guys think of the KD17 and where do you rank the 15, 16, and 17 in terms of aesthetics. I definitely have the 15s first, 16s versus these. I have to see these in person. I'm not sure how to rank those, but let me know what your favorite looking KD is out of the last 3. Next up, we have a brand new signature basketball shoe from Anta. So we do have the Kyrie Irving line, but we also need to remember that Gordon Hayward has been with Anta for a number of years now. You know, I've had, you know, every single Gordon Hayward colorway, or not colorway, but silhouettes in his 5th signature shoe right here is the GH5. Now, I feel like these might be the best looking. I think the GH4 looked really good as well, but these are tough. These kind of look like a Way of Wade Li Ning shoe, but at the same time, guys, that's a good thing. These look good. Outsole looks crazy durable. This might be like one of the best outdoor basketball shoes. I'm not sure the cushion setup, but it does have a carbon fiber plate. But Gordon Hayward 5s, I feel like these are going to be a great performer, guys. Anta does not disappoint. So leave a comment down below. I know Gordon Hayward doesn't play much. I feel like he's injured. Isn't he on OKC? I'm not even sure what team he's on, guys. But at the same time, his shoes are tough. So I will be doing a review on these, so stay tuned for that. So these are not basketball shoes depending on how you look at it, but these are the Air Force One in the Lakers Kobe Bryant colorways. You know, the Air Force One Kobe's have, you know, released in the past, I think like in a special release or limited quantities or something like that, because there are pairs out there that I've seen, but these are supposed to release or re-release depending on how you look at it again in the holiday season. So holiday 2024, we're supposed to get these Air Force Ones. I'm not too big of an Air Force One guy, but obviously, you know, I'm not even a Lakers fan as well, but to pay homage to Kobe Bryant, I would rock these, wear these as well. Air Force One is super clean. I've had a lot of pairs over the years, guys. I beat up like the triple white Air Force Ones over the years, but right now I don't have any in the collection, but these are definitely worthy to be in the collection. And I love how they put the Mamba logo on the back as well. So holiday 2024, guys, let me know if you guys are going for these. We have a new league of Adidas signature basketball shoes, and despite what it says on the picture, I think these are the new Hardens. These look exactly like a Harden silhouette. It has the one booty construction upper, and guys, I'm pretty sure this is the Harden Volume 9 because these just look like something Adidas would do. It looks exactly like a Harden, right? I don't think this is AE2. And I don't even think this is like an early production sample. I think this is like the actual Harden Volume 9. That's just my prediction. I'm not, you know, an expert or anything, but that's just what I personally think. And honestly, if I were to go to Vegas and bet on it, I would bet some sort of money that this is the Harden Volume 9. But let me know what you guys think. I think these look better than the 8s. I'm not gonna lie to you. These look like a shoe Venom would wear, like a villain in a Marvel movie would wear. Or like a DC Comics type vibe. Like, it kind of looks like a bear's foot a little bit. It looks mean. It looks crazy. I like it. Yeah, I dig these. I think these look like, these are like definition of tough in my opinion. I don't like this colorway. It looks kind of weird. It does remind me of like an animal's foot, like a bear's foot. But at the end of the day, I think this is the Harden Volume 9 and I'm really excited for them. I think these look great, and yeah, the entire design build. Speaking of the 9s, here's the 8s, guys. Look at the design language. It's literally, you know, pretty much the same. The design language is pretty much the same, but this is supposed to be a PE, I think, or it might be a general release. I'm not sure, but it does have like that two-tone mismatch vibe, which I really like. It does have patent leather toes, and the only, you know, the only pairs that I've seen with patent leather toes on the 8s have been PEs, like Jalen Suggs has been wearing them. J-Dub on OKC has been wearing them. So let me know what you guys think of these. You know, I think these are tough, but at the end of the day, I really, you know, my favorite colorway is the McDonald's All-American, which has not released. So leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think of the Harden Volume 8. Staying on the Adidas train here, this is a picture of the AE1 3 SSB colorway up close and personal. These only released 2 players on the 3 SSB circuit, which is basically AAU basketball sponsored by Adidas. These, yeah, man, these are so nice. So nice. I wish these were releasing, but obviously it's a PE and we're not going to see these. Now, you will be able to like you could try to get them. All you have to do is like just search resale forums, like eBay, especially eBay, OfferUp. There's probably pairs on there. I did see like a size 13 or 12 on OfferUp. But yeah, honestly, just stay on eBay because I'm like 100% sure pairs are gonna pop up after, you know, the summer, right? I think all the kids are holding them, and then once they need money, they're just gonna sell them somewhere, right? I think pairs will be in circulation. Some of them, you know, there's not going to be a lot of pairs, obviously, but if you're really into, you know, basketball shoes, sneakers in general, you're going to be able to find a pair, I think. So let me know what you guys think of this colorway. It is so tough, but I know we're all waiting for the low tops. Next up, really quickly, we do have a new Jordan 38 low colorway. This is, I'm not sure the colorway name, but it looks very similar to the WNBA lows that we got earlier in the year. And I'm not really digging these, especially because the Jordan 39 is supposed to come out. And one thing that I just thought of, guys, what happened to the PEs, guys? What happened to the signature PEs? We got PEs on the 37. We didn't get any PEs besides Guo on the 38, right? Besides, you know, UNC PEs and stuff like that, but those never released. I'm talking about like the 35 PEs that we got. You know, Zion, I think Rui got a 35. He definitely got a 34. Tatum got a, you know, PEs over the past few years. So yeah, guys, I wish we got some PEs for Jordan Brand athletes, and I can predict what the answer would be from the brand. It's like they have their own signature shoes, so it doesn't really make sense to release a GR for, you know, Michael Jordan shoe, the 38, 39, stuff like that. Even the 38. So yeah, these are tough, but we're waiting for the 39s, and I wish that, you know, Jordan Brand athletes got general release PEs, because it just makes it really special to have a PE, to own a PE, stuff like that. We even got a Luka 35, we got a Luka 36, and then the 37 was the year that he got a signature shoe, and we never saw, you know, Luka 37. So let me know what you guys think of the 38 lows. I am just waiting for the 39, so let me know what you guys think. Next up, we have the new AR1s in the golf colorway. Seems like Austin Reeves loves golf. I did see like some sort of clip of him playing golf or something like that. I don't think he's too active on social, but anyway, he likes golf, has this furry grass upper as well. And you guys can see that on the tongue, green upper, white, very clean. AR1's a good shoe, guys. It's a good shoe, especially for the price point, 100 for some colorways, 110 for other colorways. These are tough. These are tough, and usually Austin Reeves come with special boxes, and I believe this is supposed to come in a special box as well. So let me know what you guys think of the AR1, if you guys are actually hooping in those too. Speaking of the Mother's Day colorway, I'm just going to repeat this, guys. There's going to be 400 pairs, super limited, 400 pairs in the United States. I'm not sure if there's, you know, going to be a release in China, but 400 pairs in the United States on the East Coast at Sneaker Room, which is a boutique and retailer. The owner did say on his Instagram Live that there may be an online drop, but those will only be leftovers. Even then, the owner does not know whether he's going to do an online drop, simply because bots are going to get them anyway. So keep your expectations low. There will be no online release at this point. If there is, it's going to be on sneakerroom.com or whatever website Sneaker Room has. And basically, yeah, it's only going to be leftovers if there's going to be an online drop. So 400 pairs, guys, that's crazy. That's not that much. So leave a comment down below if you live in New Jersey and are actually going to go, you know, to the pop-up to cop these, because these are tough. One of the better colorways. I do wish that they came mismatched though. I wish that they came mismatched, but nonetheless, these are, I like the gum outsole as well. So I will be trying to get these. Last but not least, guys, I wanted to talk about this Zion EYBL. At first, I thought this was a special colorway. Now, it is a special colorway, as you guys can see by the hang tag. As well, on the left shoe, you guys see the EYBL logo on the tongue. But what I did not realize and put pieces together for is the fact that this is the same exact colorway as the color that is dropping on Nike.com, you know, next week. Just without the EYBL branding. It even comes in the same exact box. So it kind of made me think, Jordan Brand or Nike does this for some EYBL colorways, and it never made sense to me. The first colorway I noticed this on was the KD14 EYBL. The KD14 EYBL was the same exact colorway as a general release colorway. I think it was called like Summertime or something like that. Something like that. It was like this multicolor white base with blue and red. And basically, the only difference between the retail and the EYBL was like this. It only had the EYBL logo on the tongue. The second shoe that I noticed this trend on was the other Zion, the Zion 2 EYBL. It was the same exact colorway as the Summertime colorway too, but they just put the EYBL logo on the heels. And then the last shoe that I can think of right now that follows this trend is also with Jordan Brand for the Luka 2 EYBL. So the Luka 1 had an extremely nice colorway, very exclusive, a different colorway most of all for the EYBL. But then the Tatum 2, the Luka 2 was the same exact colorway as the Nebula, but they just put the EYBL logo on the tongue as well, on the left tongue. So my question is like, why can't they just like invert the colors or do something different, right? Like do something different, because for collectors out there, I know a lot of people, a lot of hoop shoe heads collect these EYBL PEs, and like me included, like I wish they just like switched it up, or you know, switched up the colors, man, because that's a trend I've been noticing. Why are they doing that for some of these colorways? Like at least invert the colors or something like that, because for this, it even comes in the same exact box. So I'm not sure what Nike or Jordan Brand's doing with these EYBL colorways, because it's not too different. So leave a comment down below and let me know, out of all the shoes that we talked about today, what is your favorite? You know, guys, I'm gonna have to say the first shoe on the list is my favorite, guys. We started off hot with these Kobe 5 Protro University Reds. Man, these are tough, especially if these, you know, the release is like the mock-up. If the release is like this mock-up, I'll be trying to get I'll be trying to get like at least 2 pairs. Obviously, I'm going to try to get as many pairs as possible for myself, but at the end of the day, I just want one. If I have to pay resale, I'll probably play that. But at the end of the day, guys, these are my favorites. Second favorites may be the Kai ones, guys. The Kai one, you know, Mother's Day, but again, 400 pairs. And then these are tough. The Harden Volume 9s. I refuse to believe that this is the AE2 for sure, but Harden Volume 9s, these are tough, guys. So leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think is your favorite out of everything that we talked about. Like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you made it this far. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.